Hi, welcome back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today, it's Morphin time! We're making a new Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Morpher. This one with spring action. So stick around and see how we put it together. These are going to be on here, and they need to open and close. Last time I was using rubber bands. This time I want to try and use some springs. So, I've got these springs, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill down into this piece from the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to drop the spring into the hole. And then I'm going to have a dowel that pushes down on that, and that's just going to pop up and down. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to slice off about maybe 1/4 of an inch from the top and the bottom. That 1/4 of an inch piece is going to get glued to here and to this piece, and then the dowel is going to get glued into that hole, and that's how our pieces will work. They'll be up, they'll squish down, and then they'll pop. So I'm going to cut out those pieces. Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! The spring action is working, but the pieces pop out because we don't have any type of stop mechanism. So for that stop mechanism, what I decided to do in the bigger dowels coming off of the moving pieces, I'm going to create a slit that a smaller dowel can fit into, and then it will move up and down freely on that smaller dowel. So that's what we're doing here. To create that slit in the bigger dowel, I'm just drilling a whole bunch of smaller holes and then testing the smaller dowel to make sure it can move freely, and then making any adjustments that I need to make. In order to get this stop mechanism to work, I need to have my springs in those drilled out holes in my back piece, and then the top and bottom pieces compressed. I then need to stick my thin dowel through one end of that back piece, through the pre-drilled hole, through the slit in the bigger dowel, and then out the other end, so that way everything is secure. Well, I can't do it with this big 5-inch wide back piece because I don't have a 5-inch long 1/8 inch drill bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this middle section about 1 inch wide. And once I have that little section cut out, I'm going to drill my holes through there and then put everything together. Once it's all together, I'm then going to glue the 2 sections that I have cut off back onto it, so we're then left with our original 5-inch long piece. Now that this thing is dried, I'm going to go ahead and put in our Velcro for our interchangeable coins, and then I'm going to sand it and prepare for the next steps. Now, I intended on putting some sort of catch and release mechanism on here that, like, you could, slide with your finger or push a button or something to have those top and bottom be closed, and then you push the button and then they pop open, close them, open them, all with a catch and release. However, I showed this to my kids at this point, and they said, no catch and release, no handle, we like it this way, we like using our hands to squish it and have it pop open. And I'm not really sure why. Maybe because with the springs it makes kind of like a clicky sound, it kind of feels like it's a fidget toy, so I guess I made a fidget morpher. So we're doing no handle and no catch and release, so all that's left to do right now is to start painting this. With our paint job complete, our newly dubbed fidget morpher is now complete. We're now all done making our morpher with spring action. This has a pretty cool feel in your hands because when you squeeze it together, you can hear those springs click. You also feel the resistance of the top and the bottom wanting to spread apart. So this is what I call this one my fidget morpher, because once you have it in your hands, you just want to play with it. You want to feel that resistance and you want to hear those clicks. So I think this one came out pretty cool. It's a little different than the other ones that I made. I like it a lot. So please like this video, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, let me know if there's something else you'd like me to make, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.